Good evening everybody, and welcome to another painting in progress video. I'll show you where we are today. So currently on the painting bench perhaps, is that a better term? You tell me. We have these Aeronutica Imperialis Marauder bombers. Now these, excuse my squeaky chair, are all ready for their oil washes and weathering. We've done all the base coats, we've put the decals on, we did a fiddly double decal drop shadow on those, and the word I'll explain that with is awkward, stacking two decals on top of each other just to get a shadow effect. Not easy, but I feel it was worth it. We've also done a little bit of heat bloom, I think they call it, on the las cannons there. I don't know if you can make that out. Quite a simple technique. So yeah, these are ready for their oil washes, and they'll pretty much be done. After that we just have to re-gloss the windows and some of the lenses, like those either side of the nose there. So that's the Marauder bombers done. The next up, again for Aeronutica Imperialis, is these two Thunderbolt Fighters. This one is your bog standard Thunderbolt with the las cannons on the nose there, and the one behind is the Fury. He has the Avenger bolt cannon. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on him. There we are. Tried to do a bit of heat bloom on these weapons, but yeah, I quite like these. They look really stark and blue at the moment, but like the Marauders, these have also been glossed, ready for their weathering. These again had drop shadow decals. I'm hoping in the future you can buy these already drop shadowed on a decal sheet on eBay or something, but yeah, that was fiddly. I don't fancy doing that again. And so after we've finished those, we shall move on to the Aeronautica Imperialis Orcs. I've gone for a grey and purple colour scheme, which you can see here. These have literally just been slapped together so far. Some base coats, got a bit of gold and metal trim. They need a lot of washes and a lot of details picking out as yet. But this is the fighter bomber there. I really like these turrets on the back. This one has more windows than this one, I think, unless I've painted it wrong. But yeah, these are really nice models to paint. I'd thoroughly recommend those. Moving on from those, again for the Orcs of it, Aeronautica Imperialis, we have these three Dakkajets that I've been painting. I'm painting these alongside the fighter bombers, to be honest. These have had some metals picked out, some gold parts. I did paint the whole rear engine section gold, but I'm now thinking I probably just want to do that metal. If you've any opinions on that, please let me know. But again, these were really nice kits to put together. I've thoroughly enjoyed painting these so far. I thoroughly recommend Aeronautica Imperialis if you're even remotely interested. They're not very huge either, the planes, so they don't take a lot of work to get together and painted. Anyway, next up, some more purple, is this Primaris Marine, and he's been sitting on my desk for quite a while now. I do feel a bit bad that I haven't finished him. He just needs the purple parts of the armour finishing off, some of the gold and his bolter and the base obviously, and then he will be done. And then he'll go off to his new home in Russia, I believe. Obviously he needs some logos. I have an idea for the logos, but I'll keep that under my hat for now. And after that is this grey Howling Griffon. Yes, you heard that right. He is going to be a Howling Griffon, but he is just grey. All I've done is a black base coat with a grey top-down primer on there, just to make the yellow a little easier to paint, which is coming up later. I don't know why I went with grey. Maybe I should have done a white. I could do a white from the very top as well. We'll see when I get round to painting that in a few weeks. Next up is these 3 knights which we've seen on a few streams. I've just noticed there that those barrels aren't drilled, and I don't know if that's actually possible really with a knight of this size. They are absolutely tiny, but all we've done so far is base coated and washed out. I've started working on the reds, working those back up, but the black still needs doing, and so do the metals and obviously the bases. I'm going to do some heat bloom on these weapons. We've got a flamer there at the back. This, what is this? Some sort of Titan assault cannon. If anyone knows the name of that, please let me know in the comments. And this one, I believe, is your bog standard battle cannon. So I'm looking forward to getting those finished because they've been here for a while. A relatively new chap to the work in progress lineup is this Space Marine in an intriguing colour scheme. He is literally just base coated. He isn't even base coated, he's just been slapped together to see what the colours look like. I've decided I'm going to paint the rest of his legs blue and probably fill that silver in under his chest there red as well. Maybe lose the belt silver. I don't know. What do you think? Should I keep the silver for the belt or make that blue or red as well? We shall see. But yeah, he is a long, long way off being done. And next up, we have these. These have gathered a lot of dust over the years. I don't know why I haven't finished them. Yes, I do. I'm lying again. I was waiting on some decals, which I don't need anymore. So, all these need is glossing, just like they've been done. And then we can do the oil washes on these. And then they are literally finished. Some weathering powders maybe in those tyres there. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to put these on bases like the current Orc buggies. So if you've any opinions on whether you think these should be on bases or not, please let me know. I'm sort of erring towards giving them bases, but also that's extra work, and no one wants to do extra work, do they? So yeah, they are nearly finished. They are Elysian D99 Tauros assault buggies. If you wanted to know, I think these are now out of production as well. So yeah, moving on. Everybody's favourite, the Naked Knight. This is a knight valiant, I think, because he has the harpoon weapon. And he is honestly quite a ways off being finished. He has sat here for over a year. And I feel quite bad for not finishing him, but you can see that he is quite far down the shopping list of things to finish. The dirty faced little Lego man there. But yeah, he literally needs some detailing up on the metals there, the eye, whatever you want to call it, the lens there. The base is literally just slapped together as yet. I've started working on some purple details. He is going to be for House Orlac. He's going to be a House Orlac Imperial Knight. Yeah, I'm probably going to make the harpoon gold or something. Just put a bit of difference in there. And the same with the exhaust stacks. I'll probably do some heat bloom on the exhaust stacks because heat bloom these days is the in thing. If you're not doing heat bloom on your weapons, then you're missing out. Obviously, we can do it on this giant triple barreled flamer weapon, whatever that is. I don't even know the name of these things, it's been so long. It's been over a year. But anyway, yeah, the Naked Knight still needs finishing and I feel bad. So Naked Knight, the assault buggies, the random Space Marine Honest, 3 mini knights, Howling Griffon, purple Primaris Marine, the Aeronautica Imperialis Orcs, and the Aeronautica Imperialis Imperial Navy. And that is it for this week's Painting in Progress. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.